going to show you a multiplication magic trick when multiplying multiples of 10. And it starts with drawing a wizard's hat to find multiplication facts. Here is an example which I'm going to be talking through next. So here we have our first question. 30 times 3 equals. So I have my 2-digit number, which is a multiple of 10, 30, and I'm timesing it by a single digit number, a 1-digit number, which is 3. So I know I'm going to need to use my multiplication facts for the 3 times tables. Okay, so to start off with this question, we're actually going to ignore the 0 in 30, and I'll explain why shortly. We're going to need to draw our wizard's hat. So this is where our magic trick comes into place. So I'm going to draw my wizard's hat from the 3 in 30 and then join that to the number which we are multiplying by, which is 3. So we can see from this shape it sort of looks like a wizard's hat. Okay, so this has given me an easier multiplication to work out. So we now have 3 times 3. So I can use my multiplication facts for the 3 times tables. So let's count up in multiples of 3. So we have 3, 6, 9. So 3 times 3 equals 9. Now if we know 3 times 3, then we know 30 times 3. So at the beginning we had to ignore this 0 here, okay? However, it's important to remember that although we changed this to a 3, it doesn't really mean 3, it still represents 30. Therefore, we need to add our 0 back as a placeholder, and I'll show you how to do that now. So we worked out 3 times 3 equals 9. So I'm going to put in my place values, okay, just to show you for what we need to do for the next step. So 3 times 3 is 9, so I can put my 9 into the ones place value. Now in order to add this 0 back to our answer as a placeholder, there's something that we need to do first, and that involves moving the digit, each digit that we found in the answer, one place to the left. So my 9 is actually going to move one place to the left into the tens column. And the 0 that we ignored right at the beginning, we are going to magic it back, and it is going to become our placeholder in the ones column. So we can see that 30 times 3 equals 90. Let's look at another example of multiplying multiples of 10. So we have 40 times 5. 40 is a multiple of 10, and that is being multiplied by the 1-digit number 5. So that means I'm going to need to use my multiplication facts for the 5 times tables. So first, we need to ignore the 0 for now and begin by drawing our wizard's hat. So I'm going to draw my wizard's hat from the 4 in 40 and join that to the number which we are multiplying by, which is 5. That gives me my new multiplication of 4 times 5. So let's count up in 5s 4 times. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4 times 5 equals 20. Now because we ignored the 0 for now, we need to place that 0 back into our answer as a placeholder. So I'm going to write out the place values to help me, as we're going to need to move these digits one place to the left. So 4 times 5 we've worked out equals 20. So let's move each of these digits one place to the left. So 2 moves into the hundreds, the 0 moves into the tens, and I can now add the 0 which we ignored at the beginning as our placeholder. So 4 times 5 equals 20, but 40 times 5 equals 200. I have added 3 questions at the bottom of the page, which I would like you to have a go at. So pause the video, have a go at these 3 questions, and I will be going through the answers at the end of the video. Okay, let's see how you got on with those 3 multiplications. So again, each of these questions, we are multiplying multiples of 10. So let's start with the first question, 50 times 5. 50 is our multiple of 10, and we are timesing that by 5, so we need to use our multiplication facts for the 5 times tables. So let's begin by ignoring that 0 and drawing our wizard's hat. So we need to draw a line from the 5 in 50 and join that to the 5 which we are timesing by. So there is our wizard's hat. That now gives me the multiplication 5 times 5. So let's count up in 5s 5 times. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5 times 5 equals 25. Let's get ready to put our placeholder 0 back where it needs to go. So we need to magic it back. So 5 times 5 equals 25. Let's remember to move each of those digits one place to the left. So 2 moves to the hundreds, 5 moves to the tens, and if we magic our 0 back into the ones as our placeholder, we can see that 50 times 5 equals 250. Let's have a look at our second question. 40 times 4. Again, ignore that 0 for now. Draw your wizard's hat from the 4 in 40 to the number we are timesing by, which is 4. Our new multiplication, we have 4 times 4. Okay, let's count up in 4s 4 times. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So 4 times 4 is 16. Let's write our place values out. So we have 16, ready to move 1 space to the left. So 1 moves into the hundreds, 6 moves into the tens, place that 0 as our placeholder into the ones. So 40 times 4 equals 160. So hopefully you are following along okay so far. Final question now, 20 times 3. So ignore that 0, draw your wizard's hat. Our new multiplication is 2 times 3. So let's count up in 3s twice. So 3, 6. So 2 times 3 equals 6. Write out my place values and let's get ready to move that 6 one place to the left. So 6 moves into the tens. Place the 0 back as a placeholder. And our answer is 60. So 20 times 3 equals 60. Hopefully this multiplication trick of using a wizard's hat will help you when you need to multiply multiples of 10.